Hi, you're right. Alan here once again. Sorry, it's been 2 days since I last did a blog. Yeah, um, yeah. They've decided in Blackburn that they're going to start um, testing people again, and it's going. They've decided to escalate the amount of tests that Blackburn's doing. Due to this new variant.
From the Sky News Centre at 6. The government insists its current lockdown easing strategy is the right
Here we go.
one, despite cases of the Indian coronavirus variant continuing to rise. Nearly 3,000 have now been identified in the UK, up more than a quarter on Monday's figure. Extra testing and vaccinations are now being rolled out in 8 new areas. Meanwhile, the Health Secretary says the UK...
There you go, there you have it. In the northwest of England, they're going to expand it into 8 more areas. There you go. The vaccine jabs are going to have to escalate a little bit more. And it's going to be a bit of a mess. So yeah, it's mean. I don't know who. It's like I said before. Who bloody brought this in? You know. You know. You know. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. Yeah. Also, I'd like, whilst I'm at it, give a big massive shout out to everybody who's doing blogs, PT blogs, Walk on the Wild Side, Visit Fylde Coast, Helen's Crowd, Loud and Proud. Who else? Leica, Old Blackpool Biker. Who else? Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing Andy from Coaster Crazy. So I've been having a look at some of those blogs, and absolutely brilliant once again. And Theme Park Worldwide, they've been doing some really good coverage of the parks of late. Yeah, and I've been out and about of late round Blackburn. We're gonna have to start doing some places once again, and yeah, I'm going to be asking a certain friend of mine if she's going to come along with us and join in and all that. So we'll just have to wait and see. Also, what was there? Yeah. Hopefully GWR are going to have their trains back up and running again. The Hitachi units, because I've been hearing that they've been getting cracks in the infrastructure frame of the trains. We'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah, it's been a nice day today, but I didn't do a blog. I should have done, but I'm sorry about that. Been with my mum, and we went round B&Q to see what paint they had for fence, like, sort of thing. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. And Blackpool, well, business there started to pick up again, and hopefully this weekend this weekend it should start jumping and all that, with people visiting the resort. Also, got to let you know that Butlins has reopened. With, at this moment in time, reduced capacity, and I'm trying to find out about Pontins, finding out when they start commencing their shows and what COVID procedures they're doing. But to tell you the truth, I don't really like Pontins that much, because it's a bit of, I don't know. Last time went to Pontins, it was an absolute, oh God, it was an absolute tip. But we'll soon find out from people if the situation there has got any better. I think it was one summer, a large group went, and what happened were the kids got almost chewed because they found creepy crawlies all over the place, bed bugs and all sorts. And they had to take them to Hesker Health Centre to get them some treatment, like, you know, because they'd been bitten, and you know they had big lumps all over them, and it wasn't pleasant, wasn't nice. And one of the staff members turned round and said, "Where are you staying?" And she said, and then she added, I hope it's not Pontins." She said, "Yeah." He says, "Get your kids out of there. Get your kids out of there right away. And whatever you do, you know, find somewhere, and you know, and wash, you know, give them a good wash them down and everything, just to make sure that you put this stuff." She gave them a prescription to go to the pharmacy and get this big. It was a big, massive. It's like how can I put it? It's like a paint, and they got to paint you with, you know, it's same type of stuff if you have scurvy, you know, and they paint you with it just to kill the damn blooming things, you know, because you know, sometimes sometimes some of these bugs, they lay eggs and stuff, and it can get into your skin and stuff, and start breeding and start chewing you, and it's not very pleasant. So we'll just have to wait and, you know, they just had to wait and see if the eggs hatched or anything, and this like stuff. This stuff, when you paint it on them, yeah, it stings. It stings because it's killing the bugs and stuff. And then after a certain length of time, yeah, I think you got to do it for about 4 days to make sure you've got rid of them all. But we'll just have to, you know, that's what I heard anyway. So I'm gonna see when Pontins opens again, and if they're taking bookings and everything. They will be taking bookings and all that. But one of the major things I'd like to see happen is I'd like to see the resorts. I like to see resorts come back to Blackpool, because they do have a part to play within the resort, and you know, I just would love to see Butlins and Pontins and, you know, them type of things come back to the town, because I reckon it would bring more people in. Also, what I'd like to see happen is I'd like Resorts World to come to Blackpool, and I know they've got one in Vegas. I know they've got one in Birmingham and all that, but I'd like to see him bring something full on, a full show venue, maybe a casino, maybe and a really big hotel, because so that they can show what they can really do over here. You know what I mean? It's about time. It's about time that Blackpool got something really, really decent. And I've been hearing a few rumours about some of the derelict hotels as well, that some of them are going to be compulsory purchased. But one or two of them might be compulsory purchased by the council, and then once they've done that, they might just drop them and get some other private companies to come along and redevelop the sites and see what and one of the things I'd like to see is something like Resorts World come to Blackpool. It would basically bring more visitors into the town, and also I'm glad that a lot of the like Cookson Street area is going to be redeveloped. Hopefully, I'd like to see all that redone, and something new brought in there, because it sort of needs a revitalisation, really. And well, I've waffled on for enough, and you keep hearing stuff in the background. So I'm gonna get going, and I'm gonna say if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. But don't worry, I will do a video tomorrow and make up for lost time and that, because it's not fair on you. This is meant to be a daily blog channel, and I'm just not doing it, am I? So don't worry, folks, I'm going to start doing that from tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So not leaving Las Vegas, I forgot to put him in as well. Steve is absolutely brilliant. So some of the stuff that he's been coming up with of late. So I'm gonna bugger off, and you'll most probably see me again soon. So it's bye for now. 3, 2, 1, click.